Hi, Pat McMahon here, and I found a really great informative article on WebMD.com about 10 tips for boosting your metabolism. And I thought we might look at those together. So I'm sharing the screen now, and let me go over to the article. Here's the article. It's a slideshow, 10 ways to boost your metabolism. Let me go back to the beginning of it. And they note that everybody has a different metabolic rate, and that men tend to have higher rates than women, and that in general, everybody slows down after 40. But they say these are tips that can help you wherever you're at with boosting your metabolic rate. Now, the thing I like about WebMD material is they are a reliable source of information. And if you want to explore things on your own, you can notice at the bottom of this article, first of all, it's reviewed by a professional in the field, in this case, a credentialed dietitian. And then also you could click on things like this tab that says sources, and it will have things like photo credits for the images, but it will also give papers that were used as references in writing the article. So if you do want to explore any particular aspect of this yourself, you've got a good start with actual scientific journals. So I really enjoy that. And this particular section of WebMD is called Nourish by WebMD. So let me go on to one of their first tips. One of their first tips that's really great is to build muscle, because muscle actually takes quite a bit more calories to maintain than fat. As they say, a pound of fat burns only 2 calories daily, and a pound of muscle burns 6 calories daily. And they say with this small start adding up over all the muscles in your body, you can really see a significant difference over time. The next tip they give is to increase the intensity of whatever workout you do, and noting that the research has found that high intensity exercise delivers a bigger, longer rise in resting metabolic rate than low or moderate intensity workouts. So they say try to include short bursts of jogging during your regular walk, or try to go to a more intense class at the gym or something like that. Of course, I note that you have to really be willing to come back to an activity daily. If you overdo it too much too soon, you're going to say, well, that hurt, and you're going to back off. So this one, I would say, take their advice and increase the intensity, but you better do it in increments that you can live with, or you may end up not coming back to the activity you're doing. And they say hydrate with water. It's research showing that those that did hydrate burned more calories than those that did not hydrate as well. They're recommending, they said in one study, 8 or more glasses of water versus those who drank only 4, there was an increase in the 8 glasses of water people in their metabolic work burning. They also say fresh vegetables and fruits help keep you hydrated. Now here they recommend trying an energy drink. They have a caveat in the bottom that says the American Academy of Pediatrics does not recommend energy drinks for kids or teens. But they do note that the ingredients in some energy drinks can give you a boost. Some of them have caffeine in them, and some of them have taurine, Taurine, an amino acid, and that these can speed up your metabolism. I would also want to check the label, though, to make sure the energy drink doesn't have a lot of excess sugar. If it's excessively high in calories, you're going to kind of undo the effect of a higher metabolism if it ends up putting on a lot of extra fat. And again, I would be concerned about overdoing it. Snack smart, they say. Having a small meal or a snack every 3 to 4 hours as opposed to a long pause in between meals. That meals with many hours in between causes your metabolism to slow down. They say spice up your meals, which I had not heard of this previously, but I know that spicy meals can make me sweat, make my heart beat a little faster, so I guess that's a known effect. Spicy foods have natural chemicals that can kick your metabolism into higher gear. The effect is probably temporary, they notice, but if you eat spicy foods often, the benefits may add up. Then they recommend eating sources of protein as a part of your balanced diet, replacing some of the carbs with lean protein-rich foods, because the body has to work harder to digest protein, and it has to work harder to digest fat too, but it has to work harder to digest protein than it does to digest carbs or sugar. So the next tip is sip some black coffee. Now, I notice they say black coffee, and it's again noted that caffeine can boost your metabolic rate. Again, you would probably want to be careful not to drink too much coffee. You certainly wouldn't want to have a lot of coffee and a lot of energy drinks all in one day, or all in a short term, because I know there are cardiologists and cardiac doctors who would be concerned if their patients with arrhythmia, something like atrial fibrillation or heart palpitations, were to take in too much black coffee, too much energy drinks, too many caffeine sources. That apparently can cause you some heart problems. And they do note this in this article with both the energy drinks and the black coffee, that you may have jitters or trouble sleeping at night. They say recharge with green tea. They say drinking green tea or oolong tea offers combined benefits of caffeine and catechins. I am hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. These substances boost the metabolism, and they say that research shows drinking 2 to 4 cups of either kind of tea, green tea or oolong tea, may push the body to burn 17% more calories during moderately intense exercise for a short time. Avoid crash diets. Crash diets involving eating fewer than 1,200 calories if you're a woman or 1,800 calories if you're a man will sabotage your metabolism. And also cause you, on crash diets, you tend to lose muscle, which not only will you have your metabolism slow in response to the severe calorie loss, but you will also have, over a term of time, some muscle wasting, which is going to undo any muscle you may have built up to increase your metabolism. And that is the end of their article. And now they're moving on to the next one. And so I find this very interesting. The tips that I think strike me as being most useful for myself include, there we go. The tips I find useful in this article that I think will help me the best include the tip about building muscle and replacing fat with muscle, increasing the ratio of muscles to fat. And I think I also find some of the coffee and energy drink and drinking tea helpful if they're done in moderation. I doubt you'd be doing yourself a service to drink all of that in one day, too many servings. I would recommend checking with your doctor or looking up the FDA guidelines for how much caffeine is okay to take in. And the other thing I find very useful, though, is also increasing the intensity of the workout that you do. Although, like I say, you will want to do this so that you're not in such a way that you're not spraining any muscles or injuring yourself, or just causing such exhaustion that you don't get back to it. But that effect over time that a workout can have, even after the workout is ended, is very encouraging. So hope you've enjoyed this little video to look at something that WebMD was presenting. And I'll see you talk to you later. Bye-bye. I just checked my pronunciation for taurine. My research turned up taurine. For what I had for the catechins, that's catechins.